Hello, hello. How is everybody? Um, we're back with this little game. I'm totally unprepared. What was I doing? Okay, what were we doing? We are locked out of everything. I don't remember what the quest was. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Figure it out. I learned something really cute that I'm gonna show you in a second. Okay. Okay, cool. If you go into your menu, this is just a side little thing, right, that I discovered. So I realized that everything had little I was just going through here looking at the little tooltips over there, and then I realized that if you hover over the little people, they've got little animations. And I just thought that was really cute, and I just wanted to share that.
How are you feeling?
Anyways.
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torby helped too. The new boy.
Fly, Ambrosia! This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
That's cool.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
How nice. They have a hideaway of their own.
I got a new move.
Get him! Titan!
I really like the Titan counter. It's a lot of fun.
We've done the Republic a service.
Oh, I read it as 25 for some reason, not 235.
I see the Dalmex lag behind
that.
Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
It's actually crazy that you think I'm even gonna stop to fight all that nonsense.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse.
Yeah, because it doesn't make any sense.
Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our
keeping
wits about
everybody on
us.
track.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I don't know why I thought I was gonna get to play the game.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
I'm sorry. That's what I wanted. Let's just jump down there. Yeah, okay. I was like, surely I can.
Come on.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. More refugees.
I'm curious
they're
what
all
happened
making
here,
for the
though, 'cause this
crystalline
is-
dominion.
Like, surely this is not natural.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing. That'll do, girl.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
These
How much
pancakes?
for a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Is that not what we were doing in the first place?
He must be around here somewhere.
I'll take the large
He's
one.
fucking giant. It's not like you're not gonna notice him.
Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Good. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh,
Fair enough.
Just don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad?
We're getting robbed.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little band could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders.
Honestly.
But I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
I don't need you to. I don't need an explanation. I just want to know who it is.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Obviously.
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers.
Uh-huh.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the
Juicy pears! Snake your
Oh, I'll tell that. I don't know where I was going.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
finest ever!
I'll take the large one.
Come Taste my peaches. They're sweet as...
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be...
Fish for sale! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then.
Obviously.
For one, street
Oh,
urchins, by
sorry.
the sound of it. We get
I
a
put the
lot
controller
around
down, I
here.
picked the controller back up, I pushed a button
Orphans
while I was
from the
doing
wars. A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then.
Talk to 3
Fostering
children.
How hard can that be?
Well, you gotta talk to kids, so it's like not a great situation anyways.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away.
Oh, I mean,
Guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Clive, just grab the child by the head and just hold him up off the ground and ask him the questions.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I'll let Clive.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me.
He just asked the question.
What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
That kid is 100% lying. Who doesn't know what picking pockets is?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers.
Why do we offer to pay
We need
these
to know
kids?
who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really.
I have so much money.
But my friend, Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
You talking about goose?
Yeah.
Let me kill
Wish
these
we
kids.
hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
I mean, we just let him, slowly walk
So
past
that was
us.
Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
Clive, you
All
can
right.
teleport.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
He shouldn't have gotten away.
Daddy.
I gotta
Did you see
ask
a boy run
12
past?
people if they've seen the
He
child
stole
run
something from
by.
a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pit.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter.
I mean, you could have hid.
I'm not going to hurt you.
God, kids are so stupid.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know.
Hunter.
I don't care.
You found him then?
Jill.
Bitch, obviously.
Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates...
Cowards. You will not force another child to
I
do your
don't even get to
bidding.
fight this fight.
Wait, we're not...
Maybe I do.
Don't hurt him.
Mitch, he swung on me. He dies.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch.
No.
Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Oh my god.
Your sister?
The game hates me. I'm certain the game hates me.
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the Cast Stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Ponza's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
So?
What else? We find the cart, you get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad.
All right then.
All right then.
Alright then.
Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
They definitely
Couldn't
will.
if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leighton's Cleft.
To Leighton's Cleft, then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Really? Because there's about 97 other big chickens. But I can't have mine, okay.
the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own.
It's just so much overkill that is happening right now.
I doubt these were the ringleaders.
It's just so unnecessary.
At least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot of them.
Shoot them all.
More foot soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
We can't hear those people. No, there's no way we hear those people.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clyde.
I wasn't planning on showing.
We're ready when you are, Thing.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Falkland! Kill him! Kill them all! Over here!
Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played.
We'll be glad to.
Yeah, okay. Like, why? Just give me my pass and let me leave. Not even... this has nothing to do with, like, my annoyance at how much fucking talking is going on right now. Okay. It kinda does. But my point is that, like... we have more important things to do. Right, like, we're doing, I mean, bigger things than this. And I just feel like like Gav is currently scouting out the Empire and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, dude's waiting on us. And we're going and having this little conversation with this lady that is not necessary for us to have.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
He legitimately
Quite the
did.
opposite.
He attacked me. I would have stomped him, but he attacked me.
So it was
Goots
the
hadn't
cast
jumped in.
stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail, and their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goots' pass.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving, be that goods to market or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places,
Well,
while
I
I
wasn't
have
paying attention.
associates in lower ones.
I shall bear it with...
Well, all that Goots is...
Oh my god, please stop. I can't do it. I can only take so much. This shit is just, it's just so meaningless.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next.
Jug of snake spit.
What
If you
I really
ever
want
recommend that to me again,
Here you
I'll
are,
kill you.
Goots. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Mizelle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
No, please. Take your time. I'm not trying to save the world or anything. Same,
All
totally.
right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
What is happening right now? Why am I watching them walk to the fucking wagon? It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father.
It's the kid.
For
The
better
kid is
or
obviously
worse,
the villain
his
here.
radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
No. I want to fight him.
I cannot. Not yet.
Yes.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade.
Yeah, but they don't have a
If Bahamut
dominant
is not
anymore.
here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Why is he the only one who gets referred to as his icon? You know? Nobody was... Well, no, I guess they did call Hugo
Do you
Titan.
know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in Gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
If this bitch doesn't die by the end of this
Emperor
game.
Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut.
I'm gonna be mad.
May your fire reduce his enemies to ash. Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
What is the significance of these flowers? I don't understand.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
They woke the boy up. So whatever it is, I'm gonna kill it.
What is it, boy?
Oh. Cool. Looks like we don't have to make any schemes or anything.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal.
My boy got hops.
This way.
Wait, but why? Okay, whatever. What is this, Assassin's Creed?
The city's on fire.
And Shogun's is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Okay, but why are we going to that? Like, use this as the opportunity to go blow up the Mother Crystal.
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right.
Wow. Why are we involving ourselves in whatever's going on? Let's just dip, blow up the Mother Crystal, disappear.
But first we find gifts.
Why though?
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
Around! Quickly! Cut them down! Over here! It's on! Kill! Over here!
I don't use the limit break as much as possible.
thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Over here! Fire and flame! Stay down!
Ward secured, Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is throne the protector.
Oh, it is a civil war.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
I want to fight old dude Bahamut.
Ah, a goods lift.
Oh my god. Did you just jump off a rope with your just with your hand? What?
All yours, Torgal.
Enough of you, are there?
Defend the gate! Soil and stone!
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
Like, I looked over here, and I was like, I'm not gonna wander around for a long time, when I could just have it tell me.
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
Which one?
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Cool. Like, that happens a lot, where they just have these little moments like that. Why?
In the prince's name, shall pass.
It's over. Nice try. Glad you're here. Go for it. All yours, Torgal. All yours, Torgal. One again.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them! Get him!
So we're not going to Goots then. I'm so fucking confused.
Can you see him anywhere?
I got excited there for a second. I thought we were underground. That's why I made that comment about not going to see dudes.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
Too slow. Nice try. Over here. Get him.
I don't know what's happening right now. Heck yeah, dude. Is this gonna have like far-reaching consequences, or is this just like a monster that I killed, basically? Hey, there's Goots in the background.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goots, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there?
Let me find out. I can take him.
Bahamut.
Oh, is he gonna blow up the crystal? What? No, I mean something's clearly wrong with old dude there.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yoda, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
We're gonna have a three-way battle. What? Is it like rebuilding itself? What is happening?
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I.
Because we're basically
I packed
gods.
everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out yous need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Am I like about to be in the thick of things?
Just let me get me stuff out. Welcome to the Big Hammer. Finished, I think. Did I do it right? Finished, I think. I've got some good stuff for yous.
Oh, I could have just bought it. Damn. Oh, never mind. It's worse. That's cool.
You've got everything you need then?
Yeah, I feel like I'm about to like... Hold on.
You be brave now, boy.
As if I need to tell Torgal that.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the Crystal's curse.
Yeah, this is about to be a whole thing.
It's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done. No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
And there's no reason to hold back. This one. Go for it. Too slow. Over here! Now, Corporal! Corporal, kill! Get him!
So Torgal does this. I thought it was good about the story. Maybe it's when I limit break.
Is that the Phoenix? Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping Bahamut occupied.
Yeah, but why? It's not like he knows we're here.
Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Them again. Not now. It's over.
What was that?
He'll kill us all.
I mean, that's what they talked about, was if they fought, they would destroy the
Joshua!
the capital.
I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Bitch, you don't know.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
He literally talks to me telepathically when Ultima was
so should we.
trying to take me over. He very well might hear.
Get him! All yours, Torgal.
I don't know why. I kept fucking up the blocks.
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
Oh, is that the way I'm supposed to go?
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
She's just like, yeah, you killed him one time.
We're getting close.
Oh, is this, oh. No, I don't know what that is.
It looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
What the heck?
Too slow.
Thanks for stopping by.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
Okay.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Oh my god.
Mother.
It's you.
Kill her. Oh my god, kill her.
What happened here?
Oh my god, kill her. Put her down right now.
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling. Darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother?
Kill her.
Why did you betray us all?
You have no right. Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh!
My man is not phased.
Laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua.
Tell her you're a
My
dominant.
darling boy.
I want her to know.
I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive? When the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
No. Do not give her redemption. Oh my god, Joshua's losing this fight too.
Joshua! Wake up! am a shield of Rosaria.
Yes.
And I will do my duty.
Fuck yes.
What are you...
I'm gonna go box this dude up. What do you mean? Oh, look at my boy. My boy. Does Jill not know?
Joshua.
Clive!
Stand back, Joshua. I'm about to handle this man. Dude is ragdolling me right now.
Fuck. Also, the soundtrack slaps. First Bahamut, then the heart.
Can I breathe fire now?
We'll face the consequences.
Oh, Spitfire from Bahamut. Spitflare. Can't read, sorry. That's a stream of blood that's using. Sudden exposure of flare will cause enemies to become partially staggered, canceling any initiated abilities. Oh, that's cool. I think this outfit's much more durable. Meanwhile, will result in an enhanced finishing explosion. We'll just go ahead and do the tooltip thing, right? I feel like I'm not even doing anything to him.
Those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen.
That was cool. Clive comes in to save the day and just kind of just deck this dude in the face, right?
Clive! Thank the Founder!
It's now or never, Joshua.
Get behind me!
If you're sure. We're not done yet.
I can't fix this, Randall, I'm sorry. That's almost 2 million damage. Somebody get Bahamut some fucking flex tape.
What now?
This is drinking me.
We have to stop him. Stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power. Are you ready? Ready!
How can we hope to match such power?
By trusting in our own.
Oh my goodness.
Joshua! This ends now!
That was fun.
Dion!
Did that crystal just yell?
Clive! My brother.
Hug me.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
I mean, but like Clive knew he was alive, though.
United at last.
Jill.
I mean, it's different, like, you know, seeing him and, you know, being able to interact and stuff, but... Bro, run your spear through both of them right now. I fucking knew it. I called that shit.
For my father!
Bro, clean yourself up, my guy.
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
Clive, let's slide over there and steal his power before he dies. And then let's kill that lady.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave. No. Wait. I owe him a debt. Fine.
Yes.
You there.
Don't reinforce the walls.
Situation.
Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait. Don't dally, man, go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out about Dalmec's movements.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Senbrek. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, The darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
Oof.
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Oh, and then he lost his mind. Okay, that makes sense.
Dion.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
I'm conflicted. You know, like I'm happy. I'm happy she's dead. I mean, just honestly, I'm real bummed I didn't get to kill her though.
Mother.
Damn, big man really just picked up the spear and said deuces and just, I mean, just dipped. Like,
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
kind of weird.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all. Tony won't be happy if I disturb him. Sure. While he rests, I might as well see. Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
I gotta do the ones that have the special little icon on them.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on.
Excuse me.
August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft. Even after learning the trick of that cure, perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you...
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome.
We can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But
thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Cool. Don't walk away. I gotta see if I can make a new cool sword.
So, will it be?
Yes.
No scratches, right?
Oh, that's cool.
You're looking well.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections, which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's...
I appreciate the...
Can't fucking leave. Seriously? Was it okay? Was it just because I was in? No, I just can't fucking leave.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
What do you make of them skies?
Otto.
The realm? As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, While the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire, Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off-storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Is a storm coming soon?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Kashik out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. Here you are. You earned this. Here you are. All done?
Can I not fucking...
Lower than beasts they are.
Are you fucking kidding?
The scum of the twin.
Oh my god. This is so fucking frustrating.
Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried? You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard. Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount...
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like...
I'm gonna have to just go kill the bandits. I don't know.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalamil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason these accursed skies. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. Perhaps we can find a solution to Dalamil.
I hope so.
Haven't we had enough fighting?
I know I bloody well have.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is set.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence.
That will be very kind.
Farewell.
Let's go.
Faster!
Let's I just want to see what it looks like.
Got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
What is this max out at? I'm curious. I'm gonna be here floating around for like 20 minutes just waiting on these to max out. Like 2. my god. How long does that flame breath thing last? Jesus Christ.
Nothing seems to be all right.
Why'd we ask for an audience and not just ask
I
you to
hear I
serve?
have you to thank for the what shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of
Is it a fucking
swordsmanship.
katana?
They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel.
And there are many other collectors.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn... Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
I whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something.
I'm sure the curse breakers will just...
I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, I owe you one. August 2. It's good.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name. You come and find me when you've got them.
Right.
The what now? Diagram detailing the steps for destroyed to rival that of the legendary king. Oh.
Trouble with your gear, or something for you, dear?
But it's worse.
And how am I meant to do that then? And?
I think we're gonna be done here. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate you being here. I will be back at some point.
Tell me just.
So yeah, I'll just
I pity those in the villages.
I'll see you later. I figured. Goodbye.